While questing to gain prestige in the Sith Academy of Dreshdae on Korriban, you speak to your Sith trainer, Euthora Ban. Approaching her, she says,
"There are a group of students who refused an order by Master Uthar to execute a group of civilians in the colony. Uthar declared that they were to be executed themselves, but the students escaped and fled before the order could be carried out. We are certain that they have not left Korriban. No doubt they have not gotten far and are simply in hiding. We just do not know where exactly. If you were to locate them and carry out Uthar's order, I am sure he would be most appreciative. You have had an excellent start. Go, gain more prestige."
With that kernel of information, we head through the academy, looking for more leads from other students and some of the teachers about the renegade Sith. Heading through the training room, we find one such teacher who says,
"Do you know of our renegade students?
The students who refused to kill for Master Uthar?
Those are the ones. It seems you have already heard of them. A group of students were ordered to perform executions on civilians within the colony. They refused to carry out the orders. Master Uthar naturally ordered them killed, but they fled before this could take place. If one could carry out Uthar's order, it would be worth considerable prestige. There are 5 of them, if I remember, and they cannot be far, as they have no method to leave the planet, likely hiding in the hills on the surface. Now, if you will excuse me, I must return to my studies."
There are some students in hiding that refuse to follow an order. Master Uthar wants them found and dead, and is offering a reward for it, too.
With this new information, we know that they probably haven't got far on the surface of Korriban, which is littered with Sith students, and obviously they probably wouldn't head deep into the valley, which also has researchers. Then we happen upon a Chirac cave between the actual academy and the Valley of the Sith, a perfect spot to hide out if you were trying to escape the wrath of Master Uthar. Heading into the cave, it's quickly apparent that even Sith have been felled, and there are screams echoing throughout, not to mention the ever-lurking danger of Chiracs. Just a few feet in, we see a flock of Chirac, which we dispatch.
Ready!
Yes?
What is it?
Although it should be noted that all enemies on Korriban are particularly nasty, and some have immunity to the Force itself.
Prejudice to maximum.
Heading further into the caves east and taking out flocks of Chiracs, we start to notice that there are actually caves with what appears to be camps. Maybe it's not just the students that we're looking for, but others who have sought refuge in the caves. And also a Sith corpse, which has a cryoban grenade on it, a Sith energy shield, and 450 credits. Now, whether this was one of their camps and they had been happened upon and the Sith was felled, or maybe other errant students, is unknown. What we do know is that this cave is extremely dangerous. Heading further northeast in the caves, we finally happen upon what appears to be a corpse to the far right of an open cavern with 2 Twi'leks and a human male around a campfire.
Yes?
Acknowledgement.
It's clear that they did not want to be happened upon either, with some booby traps which are close to them. It's at this point that you probably want somebody hiring demolitions, otherwise you're going to set off said traps. After tripping the mines, you can actually walk up to the corpse and loot a response package.
Hold it right there, whoever you are. We're not going back to the academy. We'll kill you rather than go back.
Now at this point, you've happened upon them, they're a bit stunned. You can say that you will leave them, but this quest doesn't have a neutral ending, unfortunately.
Then get out of here, now, or we'll open fire.
And even though you've promised them that you won't tell anybody about happening upon them, they still will attack you. So by taking a more diplomatic and forward approach, we can say, go back? What are you talking about?
You mean you aren't here to kill us or bring us back? I find that hard to believe. The only way into these caves is through the Academy. You must be a Sith. So what is it then? If you're not here to kill us or bring us back, why are you here? Speak up!
Oh, you're the Renegade students, the ones who ran away?
So you have heard about us. Yes, we ran away before Master Uthar could execute us. Is that so hard to believe? My name is Thalia May. The others here and myself refused to murder a bunch of people on a whim from Master Uthar. So here we are. We thought that becoming a Sith was what we always wanted, but that wasn't true. Now all we want is to get out of here. Fair enough?
Now, if you chose a lighter path, you can actually say, maybe I can help you.
Help us? Why should I believe that this isn't some kind of trick?
If your persuasion is high enough, you can say, give me a chance, and I'll prove it to you.
You want to help us? All right, I can think of a way. We're stuck in these caves, obviously, or we would have been long gone. There's a passage to the surface through the caves, but we're blocked by some kind of large creature. We can't defeat it. If you could kill it and clear up the passageway for us, we could escape. That would be help enough. Can you do that?
I can try.
I'll believe that when I see it. But if you could, we would be grateful.
And with that, we have a journal entry, and we can help out the students.
Yikukuno noba mulira chikun.
So another flash mine, unfortunately, mars our way, which we can either try and disarm or just pick up. And we head deeper into the caves, knowing that the exit must be near, but something of great ferocity is barring the path. It's a Terrantak. This creature is pretty much immune to dark side force powers and will shred anybody who is foolish enough to face it.
For the Republic!
Tasked with doing exactly that, this is a harder sub-boss, and I highly recommend that you have strong melee attacks, as the force will not fell it easily. Now, as it's a cinematic playthrough, I have set it to easier combat, so do not be fooled that this looks easier. And as you fell the Terrantak, Shyrak worms come from the east, west, and north all at once, so there is no respite from combat itself. Once finally felling the Shyrak worms, you would think that this being a light side quest is the only reason you would come out here to help the students. However, to the west side of this large cavern are some remains which everybody should seek out. The reason being is because on the remains, the corpse to the left has 900 credits, some Masashi ceremonial armor, and a cryoband grenade. Nice bit of loot. The skeletal remains have one of the best armors in the class for a Jedi, Keldroma's robes. Boasting defense bonus 5, max dexterity bonus plus 8, plus 2 to wisdom, but they're restricted to the light side of the Force. Many of you will probably be familiar with Ulic Keldroma and his tales intertwined with Exar Kun, and obviously just one of the most famous Jedi Knights that there are, and all a part of the story of Tales of the Jedi. Heading back into the cave with our new insanely powerful armors for a light side user, which is obviously fitting for the fact that this is the light side version of the quest, we can head back to the students and tell them that we've taken down the Terrantak.
So, is there news? Is the passageway clear?
It's clear and you're free to go.
It's clear? We can go. Thank you. I wasn't expecting help from anyone in the Academy. I guess we aren't the only ones who don't agree with everything. Maybe the Jedi will accept us. I've seen how evil the dark side is. Maybe I could try. At any rate, thank you again. You've saved our lives.
Thalia is grateful. We get some light side points, 1,000 experience. And off go the students, though. What it'll do to our prestige remains to be seen. However, if you choose not to help them,
We're not going back to the Academy. We'll kill you rather than go back.
you can say, I guess we're gonna have to do this the hard way then.
Open fire! Get them! Get them!
Killing Thalia and her escorts, the truant students. We still get 750 experience, some dark side points. Optionally, we can go collect the robes, kill the Terrantak, and head back. However, we also get off her corpse a lightsaber crystal, and Usanus' dueling shield, which gives you a bonus to electrical deflection and blaster bolts. Heading back to the Sith Academy, we can tell Master Uthar of what had transpired in the Chirac Caves.
Greetings, young one. You have much to do yet. You have gained little prestige. You will have to work quickly if you hope to best the others.
I dealt with the renegade students.
Ah, the ones I ordered executed for their mutiny. It's done then?
If you killed them, you could say yes, they're all dead.
Indeed. I had the caverns checked after you left. Well done. The lesson is learned, I believe.
If you didn't kill them, you can still lie and say, yes, it's done. They are gone.
Indeed. We checked the caves and found only a couple of bodies. Perhaps the Chirac ate them. It is just as good, I suppose. The lesson is learned, I believe. Go now. You have done well, but you have not impressed me enough to declare you the victor. I have matters to attend to.
Amazingly, as powerful as Master Uthar is, this deception does actually go cleared. And we can of course speak to the original trainer and find out what he has to say about our progress.
I understand that our renegade students have been dealt with, and that you are responsible for that. Congratulations.
And with that, we've gained more prestige in the Sith Academy on Dresh Day, though there are rumors of a crazy teacher in the Academy who's holed himself